Excuse me. I was just checking something, guys. Sorry. I don't know why I'm hungry again. It's freaking weird. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, did you read the pinned message? It's literally like one sentence and like takes like maybe like 5-10 seconds to read it. It oh yeah, that message is like it will change people's lives type of vibe. Hmm. Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Holy shit. Mm. 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 Alright, guys, hold on. I'm about to go make me a coffee and I'm gonna go check if my clothes is dry. So, hey, babe, what'd you end up getting at the hibachi? Did you guys get there yet? I don't know. Should I just take it out? Because you guys swim at the middle and top. So there shouldn't be anything in your way in the middle or the top. But there should be enough hiding spaces for the. What do you guys think I should do? Mm. I'll just leave it for now. What's up, guys? Oh, hold on. I gotta go check my clothes, and then I'm gonna come back. Alright guys, I gotta get something for my car. I gotta get something for my car. So I'm gonna go get that something from my car. I don't know if I like this. If you guys, one's at the top, one's in the middle, and the top. There's really no cover needed for the top. I mean, for the bottom. Think about it. Let me take it out. So this is what I mean. Oh, what's up, guys? Oh, I'm not wearing a shirt on here because I just washed clothes. But I was just about to go outside. I'm just talking out loud. Because I got a new fish tank for my desk setup. And the thing is, like, one of the species of fish swims in the middle and the top. One of them swims primarily at the top. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way of putting the flowers in. What's up, guys? What you guys up to? I'll show you, if you guys want, I might show you the new fish. This is my saltwater tank with corals. But my fish for this tank are in a hospital tank. Near the top of the water surface. Alright. Alright, and then... Alright, that's fine. And then, alright, so then that makes sense. So then we want this to be like that. Like that, right guys? And then maybe I could just, these are gonna float. So maybe I could put more petals. Or maybe I could just leave one. Like that. And then leave one like that. It just stays in the middle. I think that's better. Alright. That's perfect. Hold on, guys. Alright. Let's turn off this. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. The coffee's making. The water's ready. So that looks a little better. It looks a little better. I mean, I don't need all the plants, so that'll be for like cover for the top fish. The bottom fish have some type of cover, and then they have more room to swim. That makes more sense. I'll show you guys the fish later. This is my new desk, so I have my corner tank, which is considered my desk tank as well. But now I have a big desk, so I have an actual fish tank on my desk. That's a 1 gallon that is like that big. And it looks so cool. I have this bowl over here that I had my beta in. I just bought a beta, it's a Delta. And basically like, this will be too much. and then basically like I set it up so that the beta has some hiding and sleeping area at the top because betas are usually at the top. Then my other fish are in the middle and the top. So these fish get along though, so that's the good thing. So now that the fish, I had too much stuff in the middle, so the fish were kind of like, like, what do I do? Now I got one plant for them where they could hide behind, and it's by the pump. So, or I might move it to the other side. I just didn't want to see the pump with the bubbler, but I don't want to keep putting my hand in there. But I only do it because I want the animals to be safe and happy. As of now, it seems like they're swimming more now. The beta's like going in circles and it's trying to like find its new like nest. And then the other fish, you guys want to see it? Comment down below if you guys want to see. Just put a thumbs up. I need at least, if I see at least like out of the 14 people watching, a thumbs up. If I see like two, maybe three or four, not you don't have to double tap. I'm saying like, or you could, if I see 4 likes, all right. If I see at least 1 or 2 likes, I will show you guys my new fish. But if I don't see any likes, I'll just wait. These are my new pets. I mean, I want to show you, but I want people to actually want to see it. So you could just put a thumbs up in the chat, or just you could like the picture. I mean, like the video, whichever one makes you feel better. All right, I just figured it out. I just figured it out. The new placement. So it's going to go here, back, and like either the front or like front. Like that, I guess. Yeah, like that, back there. That's nice. So they could just like go for cover back there if they want to sleep back there. I'm pretty sure there's enough space. Now this goes this way, and it goes like this. Perfect. I got a dog here, I think. Or is that my? That's probably my hair. And that's pretty much it. Then I just wipe this down. And I got something to get out of my car. So yeah. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends and family about my show. Maybe you could say, hey, I know this guy that goes to the top 10 best college, and here's proof right here. Right above that hat, right next to my plant. That's proof that I go to the top 10 best college. So, I have a bunch of proof in my room. I'm also considered one of the smartest kids in the school. So there's that. Yeah. Hold on, I forgot to move this out the way. I want this to be like that. So like, yeah, like that, exactly. So yeah, I think that's better, yeah. I think I have to move it more this way though. Yeah, like that. Alright, cool. I think that's better. because I don't want to cover all the lighting, you know. And I might get a new pump for the I got a sponge filter in it, but I think it's good enough because it says I only have to clean the sponge filter twice a month. That's really incredible for the size tank I have. And then I just gotta like clean the gravel once in a while. But if I with fish, it's cool keeping fish because you don't have to feed fish every day. This is my coral tank. It's my little coral farm. It's one of my little businesses I started. But I have freshwater. I started with freshwater as a very young kid when I was like 15 years old. Now I'm in college and I've only today actually, guys, you're gonna laugh. Today make exactly a year since I started this tank. Since the moment I chose to get into saltwater. Literally today made a year. I just was Googling it. I was on my Gmail and I'm like, yo, today really just made a year of me having saltwater. So I was in for a couple years, you know, a handful of years with freshwater, and I did it all on my own. I looked it up. I was working. You know, in high school you could like work and stuff like that. You get your permit, I think at like 15 or 16. But I was working since I was 10, like making real cash money. So I had savings. I wish my parents would have told me about the stock market at a young age. I would have had so much money by now probably. But they never told me, so I never figured it out, you know. But that's something I'm gonna do for my kids. Like I'm gonna have kids, and then they're gonna have their own little like portfolio set up and stuff like that. But hold on, guys. Let me go make my sandwich. Just enjoy the corals. And if you guys are still here, if I still see the same amount of followers, I'm gonna probably just, I mean, not followers, but say viewers. I'm gonna show you this, but I'm gonna eat first. After I eat, I gotta go get some salt water for my fish tank. It's in the car. I forgot to bring it in last night, so I'm gonna just pick that up, put it in the room, put the pump in, so that the water circulates, and then yeah, should be good. I'll be right back. I gotta eat, man. Bro, that dog comes alive with you when you sleep. Bro, how did you know? It does, bro. I mentioned it twice this week because I just got them in October, and what happened was people always come into the chat. They're like, dude, I swear that fucking dog just moved. They're like, it really just moved. And I swear I get, you know that vibe you get when you're like, it's something scary or eerie? I get that vibe, like they're really alive. Like, it's weird, yeah. But some people are like, they love it. They love that feel. I love horror movie. That's my favorite genre. But yeah, I get that vibe or like that eerie feeling, like what they said was true. Like, you know when somebody tells you a story, especially a scary story, and they're telling you they experienced something that they saw spiritually or physically, and you just get those like goosebumps in that area. Like that's what I got when somebody tells me like the dolls, they say the doll just moved, but then I have dreams that they move at night, like, and I'm sleeping at night and I'm having dreams and I obviously, you know, when that the dolls move and walk around. That's creepy. I had a dream that the dolls were like floating above my mom's bed. Like imagine having a dream that the Chucky dolls are floating above your mom's bed. Like that's creepy as fuck. I'm gonna go make my sandwich and coffee and then I'll be right back. And after I do that, I gotta actually I'm gonna wipe this screen down. And after I do that, because this has like a little bit of dirt on it. I like everything perfect. I actually have to move this way. I gotta do it 180-degree every Sunday, so that the plant gets enough, because they're getting light from the sun and from the blue lights, blue and white lights. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be right back though. Man, my hairline really grew back. That's wild. My hairline was wonky the other day. Now it's like straight pretty much. I actually gotta put that in. I'm gonna put that in after I'm done with the. I'm still eating. I'm almost done. Gotta bring the salt water in, and then basically. All right, guys, I'm done eating. I'll be back. I gotta go to the car real quick. Put my shoes on. And then, yeah. Get the keys. I gotta put my sneakers on, though. Because if I go outside with these, I'm wrecked. Wait, where's my shoes? They might be on the steps. Alright guys, I'm back. Alright guys, I'm back. Kind of like to look better because of the fish are happier. It looks good though. And then, so I got the salt water here. This goes on this. And then pretty much that. And then that's pretty much that. Gotta put the pump back on for the salt water. Where's the pump on? There it is. Pump on all the way down to the very bottom. Bring this back up. And you want the water to circulate. Right? Oh, that's very cold. And then, let me get a flashlight. My handy dandy flashlight. I'm gonna put this back on the charger actually. Because you see bubbles. Yep. Perfect. This I'm gonna charge again because I think it turned off the other day. All right, so we are back. So now I'll get the nice. I think I'm gonna clean my room like a deep clean right before I start taking my next course, which is soon. So. Got my North Face. Alright guys. We back. Guys, I'm about to restart chat because I always restart it every once in a while. I'm gonna restart now, guys. So if you guys want to come back, come through. I'm gonna show you guys the fish. My new setup. Like everybody always loves my setup, right? Oh, I forgot my coffee. Let me get the coffee, then I'll tell you what I was gonna say. Because it is important. This will change your life. First, before we do anything next, what I'm gonna do is wipe the glass. No, guys are just reminding me. So I don't know if you guys are new here or not, but I've been using this product to grow back my hairline, right? Like this widow's peak, I used to never have it. Then like a week ago, I noticed it was like double the size. 2 weeks ago, like it was down here, right? Bro, tell me how this shit got up here, cause it grew in. So I'm about to use it right now. I'm not telling anybody the product name yet. It's literally right here. I can use it at my desk. So this shit works, bro. Let me see. Cause I'm able to sell products on Amazon and get paid for it, right? But I also sell my own products on Amazon and get paid for it. I'm not ready to put this out there like that. I mean, it makes sense why. Like, I want people to really want to buy it if they need to buy it, you know? So, I'm about to put it in right now. Usually, I typically just put it in my hair like that. And it'll just, like, fall in or whatever. Then I'll put it in the front. Right in here. Typically right here. And I wasn't even putting it on the widow's peak direct. I never even had a widow's peak, but I knew what it was. So that's a sign of baldness. I wasn't even gonna buy it at first because I was like, I got a new hair. I've been cutting my hair for a long time, since I was in like 3rd grade. So I said, you know what? This thing is making the back of I wasn't even putting it on the back of my head until I saw it the other day when I was starting to, and it looks so beautiful. You know, it's growing in 1 week. It's growing back. It's growing in pretty much. I don't even need all of this. I just let it sit on top. They say you gotta rub it in. They make it seem like you do, but you really don't. To be honest. Just like put some right here. When I first started it, like I was going bald right here. It was like now I saw the first day I saw like hair just like come. It's like, well, how I got 20 hairs there? Vibe. And then, like, that's when I realized that this shit was working, bro. In a couple hours, I'm growing hair back. People going bald and not even trying to. They couldn't even be proactive about it. That's the point. Right? But now I can. Technology nowadays is crazy. Like, we have technology where you could reverse your age and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. So, here we are. Alright, and then I was going to clean the glass right here. So I'm going to do it right now. Because it's a little dirty. This glass right here. And that's pretty much, that's the only side I gotta really clean though. Alright, and then you just, and that's it. Perfect. Alright, guys, since you guys were patient to wait, I'm gonna show you my fish. I'm gonna show you my desk setup first. Like, so you guys probably want to see that. I got a custom-made computer that I bought because all the money I had saved up for school, I ended up using it on like things that are important. Let me show you. Right on my tripod. Oh my god, look at that long ass white hair. Alright. So this is my setup, guys. I'm gonna put it sideways. Right? Oh, it's locked. Alright, this should help. You see that, guys? That's my setup right now. There's my fish. So these are this is my new tank. This is my other tank. You can see how big it is. There's my corals. These corals, this is coral. There's another cactus looking one in the back. So these things right here, right? This, it looks like a tree. And it's moving on its own. This looks like a cactus, but go closer. You'll notice it has little polyps, grabs food. So they look like trees and cactus, some corals, but believe it or not, they're not related to trees or anything like that at all, or plants or vegetables. They're actually related to snails and crabs and lobsters. This is related to this. How cool is that? And those little things that look like leaves, they're like basically like razors almost. They can catch food and they have little mouths, some of them. It's pretty awesome. But these do catch it, and I think they do have a mouth. But some of them are more pronounced. So tell me how this cactus looking one is related to this tree looking one. I just placed it there, so it's still taking time to acclimate when you move it around. So here's the up close of my fish, my new fish tank. I'm gonna move it this way. Can you guys still see that? Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. So here's my like desk setup and stuff. Here's my fidget toys I sell. This is mine. I created this, I sell it. Crystal, my other fidget toy I sell. And then this one's an expensive one that I bought. That's like almost $200. It's made out of titanium. But you see me using this one the most. And this one. So yeah. So that's this is my new tank. I started off with the beta. Then I ended up getting the tank yesterday because I had a bowl just yesterday. Then I was like, I need to get this. These fish are literally pink, bro. Look at that. That's another crystal. Working knives. That's my gecko back there. And this is my new pet. And this is my new pet. These three little fish right here are my new fish. The black with the black middle. They look like a panther. That's my new fish. And so is the beta I've had for like a week or so, which is right down there. So yeah, that's their new, that's literally right next to my like setup. Right when my wallet, my keys, another crystal, and everything. Got my Rubik's cubes, another pet, my iPad, my Spider-Man's holding it. Those are also, check the link in the bio or the description of my page on YouTube. You can also see my fidgets I sell that I have a bunch of other fidgets around here and toys, crystals, but these are the ones I mainly use. These 5 right here. Think about that. So yeah, I don't need to have, look, I got more crystals right there, bro. I use my own shit. So yeah, so that's my setup, guys. But that's like, there's another part of the room too, but I'm not gonna show you everything. At least not. Yeah, I just wanted to show you my fish tank, guys, because you guys stood around, you know. So I think that was worth it. So let me get a sip of my coffee. Everything's good now. And later, I have a new reptile I just got that you just saw next to the fish and the gecko. I'm gonna be feeding it later tonight. So that's another cool. And there's my tortoise right there. It's 2. We're gonna feed the tortoise in an hour. That is a different topic. I don't always record that, but my tortoise, if you see I'm live on 2 streams, you can see the setup on the PC setup. So there's that. Let me just close this curtain. Okay. So I got a couple pets in here. But yeah, they're pretty dope pets. And I gotta restart chat, guys, so come back if you'd like.